My name is Alyssa Tess, and I am a local singer-songwriter coming at you from north of Barrie in Midhurst, Ontario. Thank you so much for having me here tonight. I'm so impressed with how Collingwood has been able to pivot this event from an in-person one to an online one. So thank you again for having me. Thank you again for being here, and I'm here to share some songs with you. So in the last couple years, I've been really trying to hone my craft as a songwriter and come up with creative and new ways to approach songwriting and find inspiration and do what I do, you know? And at the beginning of April, there was a songwriting challenge floating around Instagram where you posted a little bit of your favorite song every day that fit a different theme for every single day. And so, being the musician I am, I decided to get a little creative with that and turn it into a cover song challenge where I would post a cover of one of my favorite songs that fit the daily themes. And so if you're so inclined, you can head on over to my Instagram, @AlyssaSings, and you can hear what I did with that. But anyway, when the month was up and I was looking for something else to do, and I was sad that I had nothing else to do, and so I decided to take this song challenge and turn it into a song prompt challenge. And so this first song, the prompt was a song with a number in the title. So I picked the number 2. And before I knew it, this song turned into a cutesy little love song that brings me lots of joy and lots of happiness. And so I hope it does the same for you. This is called Two People in Love. People in love, give me something to dream of. It's all new. I never took these risks until there was you. And I'd like to see what it's like to be two people in love. A dash of trust and maybe some good old fairy dust. I will vow to be your other half the best I know how. Yeah, I'd like to be forever you and me, two people in love. Two people in love. Two people in love. Two people in love. Ooh. People in, people in, people in. So this next song is a new song as well. I think I wrote it in June of this year, so it's just a baby song. But a friend of mine, one day we were chatting, and she was telling me how she woke up one morning with a horrible headache, and she wasn't sure if it was the weather or the wine that brought it on. For whatever reason, that really resonated with me. What brought on this headache? What brought on this pain? Was it weather? Was it wine? Was it something else? And so I kind of ran with that idea and came up with this song.
Raindrops fall as heavy as my heart feels. Pour a drink, numb the pain, and clear these clouds from my brain. Some clarity, some conversation would be nice right now. But I'm alone in this room, oh my God, these thoughts are loud. Was it the weather or the wine that brought you on my mind? I don't know, I don't know. But all circumstances leave me second guessing. I go back to you. Pacing anxiously, I know these walls are thin. Every corner of this room is creeping in. I try to remind myself goodbye was the best for us, that these thoughts are conjured up just because of the weather or the wine bringing you on my mind. I don't know, I don't know. But all circumstances leave me second guessing. I go back to you. Reach for the phone, dial tone, greeted by your machine. I'm just calling to let you know the mistakes I've made. Is it too late to say I'd go back in my ways and change all that I know? Is it too late to tell you I wanna come home? I wanna come home. Was it the weather or the wine that brought you on my mind? I don't know. But all circumstances leave me second guessing. I go back to you.
next song kind of came about unexpectedly, at least I think so. I go to Humber College and I study music, and this last year I was taking a course on songwriting. And so our final project for that course was to write a song that was in some way inspired by the pandemic. And when I was given this prompt, I was completely stumped. Like, I had no idea how I was going to do this. But somehow, some way, this song came about, and it became very near and dear to my heart. It's kind of a naive realization of the reality of life, you know, that the past is the past, and we can learn from it. And what we learn from the past, we can take with us into the future and make a better future. You know, instead of wishing about going back to the way things were, we can make things better. And so this song holds a lot of my emotions and a lot of my thoughts and feelings that were brought on by this pandemic. But it also holds that positive hope, that positive dream that we can take what we've learned and carry it with us. And so that's why it's called What Will We Remember, because when all this is said and done, what are we going to take with us from it?
The sun still rises, but never shines as bright. The moon hangs hollow in the sky. Loneliness lingers at night. The distance between us grows farther every day. It doesn't feel like living, just surviving the days. Nothing will ever be what we remember. I guess it's always been that way. Nothing will ever be what we remember. It's so obvious now. We never said our last goodbyes. The thought keeps me up at night. We might never get the chance to try to make up for lost time. And I don't recognize my neighbors, all the fear in their eyes. Masked faces and strangers, we're drowning alive. Nothing will ever be what we remember. I guess it's always been that way. Nothing will ever be what we remember. It's so obvious now. And I'm wondering why we let the numbers get so high. Could this be a convoluted blessing in disguise? Will we learn to live larger, give thanks to our mother, be selfless, not selfish, and love a little harder? I wanna love a little harder. Nothing will ever be what we remember. Nothing will ever be what we remember.
So because I like this song so much, not only am I sharing it with you tonight, but I released it on streaming platforms all over the world in May, so you can listen to this song anywhere and everywhere you listen to music. And if you do, please let me know, because I'd love to know that you're listening. Thanks for tuning in again. My name is Alyssa Tess. Please reach out to me. Please connect. You can find me on Facebook at Alyssa Tess. I've got Instagram at Alyssa Sings. You can find me at my website, alyssatess.com. If you liked what you heard, you can hear more of my music on any of the streaming platforms that you like to listen to. All you gotta do is search Alyssa Tess or my single, What Will We Remember? I'd like to thank the Collingwood Art Crawl and Live and Original Music Crawl for finding a way to pivot and putting this event on despite all odds. It's one of my favorite events of the year, so I'm really happy that I got to be here, and I'm happy that you got to be here with me. So I hope you all have a fantastic week. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in and listening to my music, and I hope we'll be in touch soon.